As we develop the idea of second-degree price discrimination mathematically, we begin with a restricted form of second-degree price discrimination, in which the monopolist can charge a fixed fee plus a per-unit price, but it has to charge the same fixed fee and the same per-unit price to all consumers regardless of what type they are. For some output quantity X, the total paid by a consumer would then be equal to the fixed charge F plus the per-unit price P times that output level. This is given in equation 23.28. For the simple reduced form utility function given in equation 23.31, we can derive a demand function that's given in equation 23.32. The inverse of that demand function, the demand curve, is then drawn here and has an intercept of theta n, the one preference parameter that differs across individuals. To be more precise, we get this demand curve by solving the equation in 23.32 for P, which gives us the equation P equal to theta n minus theta n times X. The demand curve therefore has a slope of minus theta n. For per unit price P that the monopolist might set, the consumer therefore demands the output quantity theta n minus P over theta n. If this consumer were only charged the per unit price P, her consumer surplus would be the shaded area. And since that shaded area comes in the shape of a triangle, we can simply calculate it using the formula for the area of a triangle, as is done in equation 23.33. Now suppose that the monopolist faces two types of consumers, a high demand theta 2 consumer and a low demand theta 1 consumer, where theta 1 is less than theta 2. The monopolist then knows that if she charges a fixed charge plus a per unit price, the highest she can make that fixed charge for any given per unit price P is an amount equal to the consumer surplus that the low demand consumer gets at that price P. If that fixed charge was made any higher for any given per unit price P, consumers of type theta 1 would simply not consume at all.